YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and in today's College Football 25 video, I'm going to break down the best coverage defense in the entire game that you can use to play lockdown coverage defense and get more stops. Now, if you've been playing College Football 25, you know defense is pretty challenging, and overall coverage is not very good. I would say especially zone coverage really struggles this year, right? Man coverage is pretty solid, but zone coverage struggles a lot. Well, there's actually one zone coverage defense I've been using that is way better than the others, and it's been very lockdown for me, and I'm going to break it down for you guys starting now. So, look, I'm in the 3-3-5 tight defensive playbook, right? The 3-3-5 tight has the 3-3-5 penny and other 3-3-5 formations. Now, what I'm about to show you guys, it can be done from many formations, honestly. It's just the 3-3-5 formations make it easy because they give you different coverage adjustments that other formations don't by default. With other formations, you have to use a package, and I'll explain why all this is. But also, I like the 3-3-5 penny a lot because it has a really good blitz. Now, guys, if you're new to the channel, I do daily College Football 25 videos, tips, and gameplays, and I'll be doing daily Madden 25 videos when it drops as well. So if you like this content, man, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. All the support does help me out a lot. So we're going to look at this 3-3-5 penny first, and I'm just going to pick the play, cover 3 sky. Now, as we all know, this year and really any year, to be quite honest with you, when it comes to, a video game, a football video game, these sidelines are very hard to defend, whether it be corners, crossers, flats. And the reason for that is that they're just, first of all, solid route combos, but on this game especially, when you have a slot corner, and again, there's no baseline, remember that, there's no baseline in College Football 25. When you have a slot corner in a flat zone, whether it's a cloud flat, a hard flat, a curl flat, whatever, they just don't tend to do a good job defending the sidelines, whether you want them to defend the quick flat or just the sideline for a corner out. You guys can see, yeah, we didn't get the best animation to stay in bounds there, but that's wide open. We don't like that, especially with the route stems this year. That's not good defense. That will get you killed. So I'm about to show you guys how I like to take away the sidelines while still locking down the rest of the field from a cover 3 base. Now, cover 3, if you just play it stock, is bad. But with 4 adjustments, 3 to 4 adjustments really, we can make it really good. Now, all I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this in a second here, is basically change this from a stock cover 3 to an inverted cover 3. And the way you do this is very simple. And I'm going to explain how to do this in just a second here. But what we do here is we make it inverted by, instead of having our outside corners in deep zones, we have our slots in deep zones, and then instead of having our slots and flats, we have our outside corners and flats. This has been a coverage that I've been using in Madden for years now, and it's very, very good in this College Football 25 game. The reason why you can do this so easily from this formation, these 3-3-5 sets, is because these slots aren't actually corners, they're technically safeties, so they get different adjustments. As you guys can see here, you can't put the slots into flats, but you can put them into deep zones, right? So that's how I'm able to do this. Now, I want you guys to just see the difference here in this coverage, and then I'm going to give you the step-by-step, actually literally telling you what buttons to press to do that. Just to let you know, the reason why this works so much better is that outside corners and flats, they're coming from the outside. They're already on the sideline, and they're backed up. They're not coming from the middle of the field. They'll just get ran by. They're coming from the outside, and they're backed up. Same thing. If they were pressed, they want to get enough depth. Now, you can definitely zone drop your flats if you're really worried about corners getting over the top. You can definitely zone drop them to, make them, go 25, 30 yards deep. The thing is, you got to be careful with that because then, you could get hit with a route stem corner route. So just kind of be careful about what depth of corner route they're doing to you. And then probably I would zone drop your corners based upon that. But as you guys can see here, just for general purposes, this is just default zone drops. And a cloud flat is going to play those corners well. If you want to get better at College Football 25 and win more games, check out my College Football VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. Now, if they're route stemming super deep corners over the top of your head, that's when you could put your flat zones on 30 yards from your coaching adjustments, right? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Like, okay, yes, I see that these guys get out and help you on the sidelines way better, whether it be from corners or crossers. But what if someone just, like, spread you out and just threw a whole bunch of streaks? Do those deep zones in the middle of the field really get back there? Like, I already know that's what you guys are thinking, so let me show you. So, let me just go to a trips formation. I'm just going to call, like, 4 verticals. I'm just trying to find the trips real quick to do this from. Where is one? Where is it? 4 verticals. Here we go. So, same defense. Now, to do this again, all you're going to do, button breakdown, is hit your coverage audible button twice. You want to get on your middle linebacker because your user responsibility is in the middle of this. So you hit coverage audible twice. That's either triangle, triangle, or YY. Then, once you do that, you see you have the icons of all your defensive backs. So, what I normally do is I put my outside corners in flat zones first. So, for instance, if I wanted to do the one on the left, his icon is square. I hit square, and a cloud flat zone is just simply hitting down on the left stick. Now, the same thing to the right. His icon, I believe, was circle. So I'll hit triangle, triangle, circle, down on the left stick. And once you get this down in practice mode, you can do that in literally like a split second. And then the same thing would be for the slots. So I hit triangle, triangle. Let's say I want to do the left slot. His icon's triangle. I hit triangle again. And then you see that outside third to the left is I want him to go outside third to the sideline. So I want to put the slots in outside third to the sideline on their side of the field. The one on the left I need to put on the outside third left. So outside third left is to the left on the left stick. And then the one to the right, well, to the right is to the left on the right stick. So bam, I got that. And I could do this very quickly. It's all about muscle memory and getting it down in practice mode, right? So let's just see. Can I just chuck a streak? Can I just chuck a streak? Will that work? And no, like you guys can see, clearly we get back there very fast. And like honestly, like Texas's DBs aren't super fast. Like they're not like Alabama where they're just all like a million speed, right? They're reasonable speed. And you guys can see the streaks aren't open here. So really, like you stop the sidelines, you stop the deep ball, you're gonna guard the middle yourself, but there is one slight weakness to this. And you might be already figuring it out, but it is the quick flat. However, we can adjust to this. So let's say that someone was throwing quick flats on this defense, whether it be to the running back or just a quick like little out route to the tight end, whatever. By the way, you just saw I set that defense up in like literally 2 seconds. It's that easy. What can we do? Well, what I would do is say like, hey, they're sending the tight end on a little flat or a little out or just something quickly. Or just, one of the flats is being attacked, right? See the hook zone? Literally just put him in a hard flat. So I'm just in a hard flat the hook zone, and you'll see that with his hard flat, he will take that away. Now if I do this, I have to watch the middle of the field myself, keep that in mind. But again, if they just try to chuck to the flat, that is going to get picked off. Now, like I mentioned, this coverage typically is easiest to do from these 3-5s, but I do want to show you it works in other formations. So just let's pick 3-5 mint cover 3 sky just for the hell of it, and then I'll actually go to a whole nother type of deal like nickel. So you guys can see here, same thing with this, because this is a 3-5. When I click onto the safe or the slots or safeties, whatever you want to call them, they get the outside third deep zones. So this is very easy to set up. I don't need to do any sort of package to get these adjustments. I already get them. This is literally the same defense I was just in, and we're good. But what if I wanted to do this from something that wasn't 3-5? What if you use a different playbook? You don't have 3-5. Well, say I wanted to do this from nickel, the 3-5 stack. All right, let's just come out and cover 3 from 3-5 stack, see what happens. So, I got my outside corners in cloud flats. We're okay with that. But what happens when I try to put these safeties or slots into thirds? You guys can see it doesn't work. I don't have that adjustment. So what can I do to fix this? Like I just don't have the same adjustments. Well, what you can do is package. So you can see when you're on the play call screen, there's basically when you're not actually clicked into the play where you get this plays, but you're like on the main menu of the play call screen, you basically just highlight the formation you want to run, like here, nickel 3-3 stack, for instance, and then you just go to packages. You flick the right analog stick for the packages, and there's different ones. Normally, you just want to look for like a safety, free safety, strong safety. Safety is something nickel package. Some package, they're always named differently in different formations, but those are generally the packages that work. So you'll see now that if I try to do the same exact thing, you can see when I click on these slots or safeties, you get the outside third deep zones. So I can put this guy in an outside third to the left, and then get on the one on the right. I can put him in an outside third to the right, and of course I can put my outside corners in the cloud flats. And now, I had the same exact coverage, only difference with this is, I'm rushing 3 instead of 4, so technically if I wanted to with a 3-man line, I could have both of these guys in hard flats, so now you couldn't even attack the quick flat, and I'll just guard the middle myself. And as you guys can see here, this is good coverage. There's really nothing open as long as you have a decent user over the middle. Very good. Now, this coverage is very, very good. Very, very good against the meta people run. It's best used with teams that have a good pass rush because, obviously we're just rushing our down linemen. We're sending 3 or 4 at most. We're not sending 5 and 6 to actually try to get untouched rushers. So, honestly, Texas is a really good team to use it with because Texas has so many quick jump defenders. Quick jump defenders get you better pass rush. They get off the ball quicker. And Texas has the most of any team off the top of my head that I can think of. And they're all high quality ones, gold and platinum. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.